6:44, I'm late. Yeah, well, it could be worse. It could be not moving at all. Car wouldn't start last night unless I gave it a few tries. And then I was advised to check the battery cables to see if they were corroded, and sure enough they were. So I just spent the last half hour cleaning them off with a wire brush. And started this time. Only took 2 tries, so hopefully I helped it out. Maybe once the battery gets charged up, I won't have the problem anymore. I cleaned them up pretty good. I did a real job on it. I did another job. I just did my job and then I did another job. I did a mechanic's job. And what a coincidence. We're going to listen to part 2, or actually part 4, 5, and 6 of the Mad Music Show from April 16th, 2006, which is all about jobs. Just hope I don't have to do that job again. I hope that's all it was. I guess I'll find out when I continue trying to start the damn car. Didn't start right away after I cleaned the cables, but that may have been because it wasn't the alternator wasn't charged, or charged the battery or whatever. However that works. So a nice hour-long drive might do the trick. Almost broke my back doing it. Oh look, they took down the construction here. We got 2 lanes again. Of course I don't need that lane, I need this lane. So it doesn't really matter, does it? I was going to make some stops, but I think if I get myself home, I'll be lucky, and then go from there, figuring out whether my little cleanup job did the trick or if something else is going to be needed. I hope not. I hope it's not the ignition, or better not be the alternator, because I just put an alternator in a couple of years ago. And my friend who worked in a auto parts store for 5 years told me that an alternator should last you about 8 or 10 years. So I'm just going to make one stop. I got to put my check in the bank. I probably won't turn the car off. can't get over that sign that says this on-ramp will be closed intermittently through July 2021. So we still got like a year and a half to go before this construction or whatever they're doing, this beautification, I don't know what the hell they're doing up here, is finished. Hopefully I'm not driving this way anymore after next year. That's my goal. 2020, I don't want to drive no more. Take my chances getting hit and run on my bicycle. I'm pretty careful on my bicycle. I'm pretty aware. Except for the one asshole that ran me over once. Tacoed my front tire. Luckily it's Sunday, so I won't have to deal with a lot of heavy traffic. Bad enough, I'm already 15 minutes behind schedule. Don't need no Monday morning traffic. Don't need any Monday morning traffic. That's right, Danny D. You better talk with good grammar. That's right, Chad. Forgot to say hi, Chad. Been being a mechanic this morning, huh, Danny D? Uh-huh, y'all. Yeah, Chad, I have. I was doing somebody else's job because the mechanic where I work is off today. He's not doing his job, so I had to do his job. Oh, and speaking of jobs, here's Captain Wayne to play more songs about jobs. Ha ha ha. Very funny, Danny D. I like the way you segue. Me too, Chad. Take it away, Captain Wayne. I said, take it away, Captain Wayne. Uh-oh. Hang on. Reloading CD. Let's try it again.
Hey, Jack's Liquor Store.
Hey, Jack's Liquor Store?
That's right, pal.
You guys deliver?
We deliver.
You got any tequila?
We have tequila.
Tequila.
Yeah.
You got any quarts?
Quarts. We have quarts.
I don't want any 15 quarts.
All right, how much do you want?
Fifths.
You want fifths, all right.
4 fifths.
4 fifths tequila?
4 fifths tequila?
Yeah.
What do we got so far?
We got 4 fifths tequila.
Better make that 5.
5 fifths tequila.
5 fifths tequila?
Got that?
You got scotch?
We have scotch.
What do you got my answer?
I think you're right.
4
4
fifths of scotch.
Hello.
So is this Ajax Liquor Store?
That's right, pal.
You listening to the Yellow Pages?
Yes, we are listening to Yellow Pages.
How come you're not listening to taxidermy?
That's impossible.
What? I'm sorry. It was what?
It's impossible.
Oh, I must have a couple of pages missing in my phone book. What do we get so far?
5 fifths tequila, 5 fifths of scotch.
You got any beer?
We have beer.
Okay.
We have 16-ounce cans and 12-ounce cans.
Okay.
Well, how much do you want?
Just 2 cases.
2 cases. All right, I've got that down. All right.
Don't send any vermouth.
All right, I won't send any vermouth.
That makes my wife sick. She's out of town, but I do it just in her memory.
All right, okay. We have 5 fifths tequila, 5 fifths of scotch, 2 cases of beer, 1 case of 16-ounce cans.
Just bring that right on up then. Huh?
All right, where do you want me to deliver?
Up to my house.
Where do you live?
Up on the north side.
On the north side. Whereabouts on the north side?
Up there by the Japanese amusement park.
The Japanese amusement park.
Bambi the deer plays there.
Is that right?
Where Bambi goes, nothing grows. You still there?
I'm here. All right, don't you have any address, any numbers or anything like that?
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. Let's see.
All right.
5,
5,
5,
5,
2.
2.
No, that's not my address. That's my order.
The order, yeah, that's what I thought.
You can. I'll turn a big red light on. You can't miss it.
Red light on, okay. Yeah.
There's a big statue of a brindle Great Dane dog out front.
I'm not going to bite it.
No, he's just a statue.
Just a statue, okay. We got 5 fifths tequila, 5 fifths of scotch, 2 cases of beer, 1 case of 16-ounce cans.
No vermouth.
No vermouth. I wouldn't send vermouth. And 1 case of... That's quite an order. Are you having a party?
Huh?
Are you having a party?
No, I'm just trying to work up the nerve to go to confession.
In a department store. I used to work in Toledo. I did, but I don't anymore. A lady came in for candy. We sold it in that store. Kiss her she wanted, kiss her I did. That's why I'm not there anymore. I used to work in New Haven in a department store. I used to work in New Haven. I did, but I don't anymore. A lady came in with a can for gas. We sold it in that store. I was with ma'am, you got some can. That's why I'm not there anymore. I used to work in Milwaukee in a department store. I used to work in Milwaukee. I did, but I don't anymore. A lady came into our butcher shop. We had one in the store. A goose she wanted, a goose she got. That's why I'm not there anymore. I used to work in Waukegan in a department store. I used to work in Waukegan. I did, but I don't anymore. A lady came in for a pinch of salt. We had some in the store. A pinch she wanted, a pinch she got. That's why I'm not there anymore. I used to work in New Jersey in a department store. I used to work in New Jersey. I did, but I don't anymore. A lady came in for a felt hat. We had them in the store. Felt she wanted, felt she got. That's why I'm not there anymore. I used to work in Manhattan in a department store. I used to work in Manhattan. I did, but I don't anymore. A lady came in for golf balls. We sold them in the store. Balls she wanted. That's why I'm not there anymore.
Jerk of All Trades by Benny Bell, requested by Mike Smith in Brooklyn, New York. And that's from the album Benny Bell, Another Close Shave, released by Joel Sandberg last year. And before that, Ajax Liquor Store, another one by Hudson and Landry. And I played that for Surfer Girl in Malibu, California. And now one of my dad's favorites, Johnny Cash.
Well, I left Kentucky back in '49 and went to Detroit working on the assembly line. The first year they had me putting wheels on Cadillacs. Every day I'd watch them beauties roll by, and sometimes I'd hang my head and cry, cause I always wanted me one that was long and black. One day I devised myself a plan that should be the envy of most any man. I'd sneak it out of there in the lunchbox in my hand. Now, getting caught meant getting fired, but I figured I'd have it all by the time I retired. I'd have me a car worth at least $100 grand. I'd get it one piece at a time, and it wouldn't cost me a dime. You'll know it's me when I come through your town. I'm gonna ride around in style, I'm gonna drive everybody wild, cause I'll have the only one there is around. The very next day when I punched in with my big lunchbox with help from a friend, I left that day with a lunchbox full of gear. I've never considered myself a thief, but GM would miss just one little piece, especially if I strung it out over several years. The first day I got me a fuel pump, and the next day I got me an engine and a trunk, then I got me a transmission and all the chrome. The little things I could get in my big lunchbox, like nuts and bolts and all four shocks, but the big stuff was stuck out in my buddy's mobile home. Now up and down my plan went all right till we tried to put it all together one night, and that's when we noticed that something was definitely wrong. The transmission was a 53 and the motor turned out to be a 73, and when we tried to put in the bolts, all the holes were gone. So we drilled it out so that it would fit, and with a little bit of help from an adapter kit, we had that engine running just like a song. Now the headlights, there was another sight. We had two on the left and one on the right, but when we pulled out the switch, all three of them come on. The back end looked kind of funny too, but we put it together, and when we got through, well, that's when we noticed that we only had one tail fin. About that time, my wife walked out, and I could see in her eyes that she had her doubts. But she opened the door and said, "Honey, take me for a spin." So we drove uptown just to get the tags, and I headed to right on down Main Drag. I could hear everybody laughing for blocks around. But up there at the courthouse, they didn't laugh, cause to type it up, it took the whole staff. And when they got through, the title weighed 60 pounds. I got it one piece at a time, and it didn't cost me a dime. You'll know it's me when I come through your town. I'm gonna ride around in style, I'm gonna drive everybody wild, cause I'll have the only one there is around. Yeah, Red Rider, this is the Cottonmouth in the Psychobilly Cadillac, come on. This is the Cottonmouth, and negatory on the cost of this little machine there, Red Rider. You might say I went right up to the factory and picked it up. It's cheaper that way. What model is it? Well, it's 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59 automobile. It's a 60, 61, 62, 63, 64. with that G-string halfway up your checkerboard look on your face. $20 later, world's taking you life, and you let me love you as long as I get my hands down by my side, and I never will forget the way you shook your boobies, sweet little stripper. I thought I felt something from you. I thought I felt something. And I know you felt something from me. Feel that something from me. There's nothing that I wouldn't do. There's nothing I wouldn't do for you and your heart, and your silicone double D. It's true what they say. Money can't buy me love. You didn't care about me when it's you I'm thinking of. Now I think back to how you used to be, and I thank you for the memories. Gentlemen, give it up for the lovely Daphne. What's how it's coming up? But first, shaped sweet little stripper. How I used to have a nice sweet little stripper. Never will forget how I used to have a white sweet little stripper. Never will forget how I used to have friends, sweet little naked stripper. I gave it all up to see your shaking all night long in your high pink thoughts, sweet little stripper.
Sweet Little Stripper by Raymond and Scum from their 2003 album Touch It. You can find out more about them at raymondandscum.com. That's Raymond, A-N-D, scum.com. And before that, Johnny Cash with One Piece at a Time from 1976. And now another little one from Warm Quartet.
Yeah, the best you go. In this big ice cream, or cheese, trying to eat a board video. There's a carrot, and a penis, and an eyebrow mangler. Choose wisely, bite spoon high, break the mattress, laminate your relatives. Try to find a way to fit the word speculum into your obituary. I am the salmon master, I am the crouton master. I'm only normal into my ass as a whole. Check it out the mommy, tell the phony got the roll. You am a screw scraper, you am a walrus raper. Give me drinking slippers, bring it on the scrapers. Bring it, give me fish, but I feel like Jennifer. And you can steal my stapler. Face the world, make your out bring any labor. That it will bring you great success. You'll be emasculating, paperless. So you dare to call me Jennifer, and you dare to steal my stapler. Someday you'll find a tag and Obama in your beard. Where's your vegetables? Are they burning a flame at the bottom of the aquarium? Are they cheesy? Are they boneless? Are they masturbating? Is it mustard? Yes, it's mustard. It is so you like bastard. I am the warthog waxer. I am the corn relaxer. Going by the sun, always bandana. Reading all your drink propaganda. You am a lemur goofy. You am a nerdbone groupie. When you walk along your stumble, keep it cheap as a mobile. Put up a perk in your bubble, then you gotta phone a Jennifer and try to steal my stapler.
Chuck in East Rutherford, New Jersey. That's Call Me Jennifer and Steal My Stapler by Worm Quartet from the Stupid Video Game Music album. I always read that and I always think about would make me write bad checks. Well, that's the end of segment 4. We'll be back with segment 5 in just a moment. Yes, call that 800 number. And you know, in letters, it would be 1-800-NUXUF-12. NUXUF, N-U-X-U-F. Well, so it's not the greatest number in the world, but hey, it only cost me 10 cents a call. Anyway, here's Travesty Limited.
Describing your pleasure from dusk till dawn. Rock and roll doctor is always on.
Okay, rock and roll doctor, you're on the air.
Hello?
Yeah, you want to turn your radio down, sir? You want to turn your radio down, please?
Yeah, I'm going to the Aerosmith concert, man. I was wondering what kind of drugs I should take.
Okay, Aerosmith, that's heavy metal. You're going to want to stay away from stimulants. They react negatively with the high decibels. When those guitars start feeding back, you're going to be clawing your face off. I suggest rather a mild depressant, beer, maybe some Quaaludes.
All right. You got any?
No, I don't. I'd like to point out right here, the rock and roll doctor does not advocate drugs, or just prescribe them. Okay, rock and roll doctor, you're on the air. Yeah. Are you having a bad trip, sir? Yeah, okay. Well, you want the hotline. This is the rock and roll doctor. Next, please try to dial carefully, people, okay? It's very important. Rock and roll doctor, you're on the air.
Did you see Quadrophenia, man?
No, I haven't.
Oh, you should, man. It's really good. It's got all this Who music in it, man. Really good.
Yeah, okay. Well, you have a question here?
Right. Well, it's about the mods, you know. They're like early hippies in England, but they're not hippies. They ride around on mopeds, you know. And
you want to get to the point, please.
Yeah. Well, the mods are like always taking these pills. They're called blues, man. I've never heard of blues, man. Like, what are these blues?
As far as I'm concerned, it's Negro music. Blue is not really a good drug color. I suggest try reds instead. Okay, rock and roll doctor, you're on the air.
Yes, my sister and I are going to the new Christie Minstrel show at the Playhouse tonight. And I was wondering what I should take.
A good book. Okay, rock and roll doctor, you're on the air.
Yeah, hello?
Yeah, turn your radio down.
Hello?
You want to turn your radio down, please, sir?
What?
Turn your radio down.
Yeah.
Right, okay. That's better. You have a question, sir?
Yeah, I'm going to the Nugent concert.
Kind of figured.
Well, I'm taking some pine and some acid, and I'm going to be taking some coke, and I'm going to be taking a couple of quarts of rum. I was wondering if there's anything else that I should take.
Yeah, an ambulance. Rock and roll doctor, you're on the air.
Rock and roll doctor?
Mm-hmm.
Like I had these, pills, and I took them, I think, and, like, do you know what they were, man?
No, I don't.
Oh, well, I was just wondering, like, who is this?
This is the rock and roll doctor. Why don't you lie down for a couple days, do us both a favor, you'll feel a whole lot better. People, when you call in, try to have a question in mind, okay? It just makes the show move a whole lot faster. Rock and roll doctor, you're on the air.
Yeah, you had a call a moment ago. It sounded like my son. Will you tell that lousy punk that if I catch him taking any more drugs, I'll clobber him?
Okay, you want to calm down, sir? You sound a bit upset.
Well, you're damn right I'm upset. I think I got good reason to be upset.
Okay, well, you're on your way to a heart attack, sir, and also at the very least. I suggest you take a couple Valium and relax.
I don't have any Valium.
Okay, well, just stay on the line. I'll get your name and I'll send you a prescription, okay?
Yeah? Hey, thanks.
Okay, no problem. Rock and roll doctor, you're on the air.
Hello?
Goodbye. Rock and roll doctor, you're on the air.
Yeah, this is Detective Johnson of the Drug Enforcement Agency. Doctor, perhaps you'd like...
Okay, that's just about all the time we have for calls right now. We're going to break, take a word from our sponsor, and be back with Timothy Leary.
Well, I've been working in a coal mine.
like to slip down, working in the cool man, working in the cool man, like to slip down.
Lord, I am so tired. How long can this go on?
I've been working, going, working, like to slip down, 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 working,
Devo and Working in a Coal Mine from the New Traditionalists album from 1981. And before that, Rock and Roll Doctor, also from 1981 by Travesty Limited. And you can find that on Dr. Demeto's 30th anniversary album. And here's I Want to Be a Lifeguard by Blotto.
Lifeguard, lifeguard, lifeguard.
Take this job and shove it. I ain't working here no more. Woman done left and took all the reason I was working for. You better not try to stand in my way as I'm walking out the door. Take this job and shove it. I ain't working here no more. I've been working in this factory for now 15 years. All this time I watched my woman drowning in a pool of tears. And I've seen a lot of good folk die, had a lot of bills to pay. I'd give the shirt right off of my back if I had the guts to say, take this job and shove it. I ain't working here no more. My woman done left and took all the reason I was working for. You better not try to stand in my way as I'm walking out the door. Take this job and shove it. I ain't working here no more. Well, that foreman, he's a greedy dog. The line boss, he's a fool. Got a brand new flat top haircut. Lord, he thinks he's cool. One of these days I'm gonna blow my top, and that sucker, he's gonna pay. Lord, I can't wait to see their faces when I get the nerve to say, take this job and shove it. I ain't working here no more. A woman done left and took all the reason I was working for. You better not try to stand in my way as I'm walking out the door. Take this job and shove it. I ain't working here no more. Take this job and shove it.
The working man has always had his song. We offer this one to his brother in spirit.
Give me that old unemployment. Give me that old unemployment. Give me that old unemployment. It's good enough for me.
Give me that old unemployment. Give me that old unemployment. Give me that old unemployment. It's good enough for me.
It was good for my father.
It was good for my father.
It was good for my father.
It's good enough for me.
Oh, I sign it every Monday.
Yes, I sign it every Monday. Oh, I sign it every Monday. It's good enough for me.
Oh, they ask me stupid questions.
Yeah, they ask me stupid questions. Oh, they ask me stupid questions. It's good enough for me.
And I give them stupid answers.
And I give them stupid answers. Oh, I give them stupid answers. It's good enough for me.
Oh, I get my check on Thursday.
And I get my check on Thursday. Oh, I get my check on Thursday. It's good enough for me.
It's the racetrack every Friday.
It's the racetrack every Friday. It's the racetrack every Friday. It's good enough for me.
Give me that old unemployment.
Give me that old unemployment. Give me that old unemployment. It's good enough for me.
Give me that old unemployment.
Give me that old unemployment. Give me that old unemployment.
It's good enough for me.
We started that off with I Want to Be a Lifeguard by Blotto from their album Collected Works. And you can find out more about them on blotto.net. And then from jobs, we went to unemployment. Take This Job and Shove It by Johnny Paycheck. And then Give Me That Old Unemployment by Steve Carman. And now, I Can't Get a Job by Warm Quartet.
me. The blood of those who define me as we dance upon the grave.
Oops.
I decided to try Kmart, so I took a little ride down to the big plaza, and when I walked inside, the manager talked to me. Everything was going fine, till she asked me what I did in my spare time, and I said,
I sit upon a throne of pain, devouring the rich and souls of the innocent as they drown in a river of blood. Follow me, you'll feel my death of eternal torment.
Oops.
finally got a job as cashier at Burger King, and everything was going fine until this one small thing. This lady walked up to me. She looks like Attila the Hun. She said, "There's not enough ketchup on the bun." And I said,
You woman are the disciple of the damned. I shall crush your soul beneath the tentacles of death as I eat your children. The song is over now.
Thank you. Kind enough to tell me that the song was over. That's good. I like that. More bands should do that. The song is over now. Can you imagine Led Zeppelin doing that? And she's buying the stairway to heaven. The song is over now. Ah, shit. How am I going to do this? I don't know. I'm going to have to back in. This is going to be interesting. Not for you, but for me. Trying to do this without crashing into somebody. Or a big ass tree. La la la. La la la. La la la. La la la. Just like that. There you go. That's how you do it. I'm not turning off the car. Sorry, everybody. I know it said to turn off your engine, but I ain't turning it off. It might not get started again.
That's the Silhouettes and Get a Job. Before that, I Can't Get a Job by Worm Quartet, requested by Jace McLean in Germantown, Tennessee. Well, that's the end of part 5. We'll be back with part 6, which includes our top 3 in just a moment.
I'm staring out the window. Hey, eating a jelly donut. That's just one of my perks. Everybody's doing it, digging around at work. I'd love to finish up that project. I'd love to finish that report. But first I gotta finish this yogurt and then download some porn. Gotta check out that new chick. I heard she's a flirt. Maybe she'd be up for digging around at work. Carry around some folders, shuffle around some papers. I just spent 2 hours adjusting my screensaver. Gotta put you on hold, sir. Your call's important to me. It will be ignored in the order it was received. Oh, I'm a model employee. I always clean the glass. When I finish making photocopies of my ass, I frown over the bosses. Yes, sir, yes, ma'am. I'm not apathetic. I just don't give a damn. 'Cause I'm thinking around at work.
And that's Sean Morey, Dicking Around at Work from Bob and Tom's CD, Gone Wild. And now coupled by Mary Wilson, as requested.
I 6'3". There was a look in his eye that was telling me he knew there was something that he wanted to see. He said, "Hi, my name's Peter, and I'm here to read your meter. I'd like to see your kilowatts. Could you take me to your box?" I didn't have the slightest notion where that box could be, but I said to Peter, "Won't you follow me?" We went upstairs, downstairs, inside and out. I just loved having Peter follow me about. He said, "Hey, what's with the box? Can't you take me to your box? I came here to see your meter. They call me Peter, the meter reader." By the time he found my meter, it was 4:15, and he said to watch my heater. He was walking through my door. Every single kilowatt was looking just fine, and he'd be coming back to see them in another month's time. So now I'm waiting, yes, I'm waiting so patiently to have my sweet, sweet Peter read my meter for me. But maybe I should tell you so you'll understand that Peter used to be my telephone man. Singing, "Hey lolly lolly, hey lolly lolly, hey lolly lolly, eat it any way you can." Oh, I've never done anything like this before. I went to my apartment on a Monday at 1, singing to lolly lolly, shiggy bum shiggy bum. Started moving in it on a Tuesday at 2, singing to lolly lolly, shiggy shiggy doo. Wednesday at 3, I called the phone company singing, "Hey lady, could something for me?" Thursday at 4, he came and knocking at my door singing, "Hey baby, I'm your telephone man. Can you show me where you want it and I'll put it where I can? I can put it in the bedroom, I can put it in the hall, I can put it in the bathroom, I can hang it on the wall. You can have it with the bush, you can have it with the ring, and if you really want it, you can have a tingling, because hey baby, I'm your telephone man." For 3 bad minutes, no another fella's going to tell him how it all began. Well, heart began to thump and my mind began to fly, and I knew I wasn't dealing with the ordinary guy. So while he was talking, I was thinking of my plans, and my fingers did the walking on the telephone man, singing, "Hey lolly lolly, hey lolly lolly, hey lolly lolly, get it any way you can," right? So I got it in the bedroom, and I got it in the hall, and I got it in the bedroom, and I hung it on the wall. I got it with the buzz, and I got it with the ring, and they told me what my number was. I got a tingling and singing, "Hey lolly lolly, hey lolly lolly, hey lolly lolly, just do my thing." I've never done anything like this before.
Mary Wilson and Telephone Man from 1977, available on Dr. Demento's 30th anniversary album, and that got up to number 18 on the Billboard charts in August of 1977. And before that, Peter the Meter Reader, also by Mary Wilson, from 1981, also available on Dr. Demento's 25th anniversary album. As we move on to other jobs, here's one by Art Carney.
In the sewer, it's a very hard job. You know they won't hire just any old slob. You don't have to wear a tie or a coat. You just have to know how to float. We sing the song of the sewer. Of the sewer, we sing this song. Together we stand, with shovel in hand, to keep things rolling along. I I work down a manhole with a guy named Bruce, and we are in charge of all the refuse. He lets me go first while he holds the lid. I'll tell you, she's a sweet kid.
We sing the song of the sewer. Of the sewer, we sing this song. Together we stand with shovel in hand to keep things rolling along.
A funny thing happened to Bruce yesterday. The tide came along, he got carried away. He come out in Jersey, but it's okay now, 'cause that's where he lives anyhow.
We sing the song of the sewer. Of the sewer, we sing this song.
Sing the song.
Together we stand with shovel in hand to keep things rolling along.
My father, he worked in a sewer uptown. I followed his footsteps and worked my way down. That's how I began in this here industry. I just sort of fell into it. Lucky me.
We sing the song of the sewer.
Sing that song.
Of the sewer, we sing this song.
This is the song. Together we stand with shovel in hand to keep things rolling along.
Well, since that guy has parked his truck there where I usually like to park to let you watch, I'm gonna have to park over here. Maybe you'll be able to see me. Probably not. Oh well. You don't need to see me go to the bank. I do need to leave the car running though. So I'm going to take my little handy dandy door lock opener, clicker thinger, so I can lock the door behind me so nobody can steal my car. colder than I thought. I took my jacket off when I got gas, and I should have just left it on. Alright, we gotta get up to the top 3, Chad. 3, Dandy, yeah, I wanna hear about top 3.
Weird Al Yankovic and Dog Eat Dog, requested by Phil Gardner in Superior, Wisconsin. And before that, from 1954, The Song of the Sewer by Art Carney, referring to his character's job on The Honeymovers. And that was requested by Peter Chuck and Mark Heitowit in Peoria, Arizona. And it's time for our top 3 for this week's show. And here's number 3.
3,
Chad! Number 3!
We praise the colorectal surgeon, misunderstood and much maligned, slaving away in the heart of darkness, working where the sun don't shine.
Respect the colorectal surgeon, it's a calling you would crave. Lift up your hands and join us, let's all do the finger wave. When it comes to spreading joy, there are many techniques. Some spread joy to the world and others just spread cheeks. Some may think the cardiologist is their best friend, but the colorectal surgeon knows she'll get you in the end. Why be a colorectal surgeon? It's one of those mysterious things. Is it because in that profession there are always openings? When I first met a colorectal surgeon, he did not quite understand. I said, hey, it's nice to meet you, but do you mind if we don't shake hands? He sailed right through medical school because he was a whiz. Oh, but he never thought of psychology, though he read passages. A doctor he wanted to be, for golf he loved to play. But this is not quite what he meant by 18 holes a day. Praised colorectal surgeon, misunderstood and much maligned, slaving away in the heart of darkness, working where the sun don't shine.
Number 3 in this week's show about jobs, Working Where the Sun Don't Shine by Bowser and Blue from Dr. Demento's Basement Tapes number 9. And now it's time for number 2.
Number 2.
I always wanted to be a lumberjack. Leaping from tree to tree, as they float down the mighty rivers of British Columbia. The giant larch, the redwood, the mighty Scots fir. With my best girl by my side, we'd sing, sing, sing. Oh, I'm a lumberjack and I'm okay. I sleep all night and I work all day.
He's a lumberjack and he's okay. Sings all night and he works all day.
I cut down trees, I eat my lunch, I go to the lavatory. On Wednesdays I go shopping and have buttered scones for tea.
Cuts down trees, eats his lunch, he goes to the lavatory. On Wednesdays he goes shopping and has buttered scones for tea.
I'm a lumberjack and I'm okay. I sleep all night and I work all day. I cut down trees, I skip and jump. I like to press wildflowers. I put on women's clothing and hang around in bars.
He cuts down trees, skips and jumps. He likes to press wildflowers. He puts on women's clothing and hangs around in bars.
I'm a lumberjack and I'm okay. I sleep all night and work all day. I cut down trees, I wear high heels, suspenders and a bra. I wish I'd been a girlie, just like my dear papa.
Cuts down trees, he wears high heels, suspenders and a bra.
I'm a lumberjack and I'm okay. I sleep all night and I work all day. Yes, I'm a lumberjack and I'm okay. I sleep all night and I work all day.
Number 2, the Lumberjack Song by Monty Python from 1974. That version off my copy of the Final Ripoff album. And now it's time for the number 1 most requested song of this week's show.
Number 1.
Well, I rise up every morning at 7:45.
I'm the news, my wife tells me not to be late. I kiss the kids goodbye, I can't remember their names. And week after week, it's always the same. It's old boys, can't you code it? Program it right. Nothing ever happens in this life of mine. I'm hauling up the data on the Xerox line. And it's coding the data, give the keyboard a punch. Then draws, correlate, and a break for some lunch. Correlate, tabulate, process, and screen. Program, print out, progress to the mean. And it's old boys, can't you code it? Program it right. Nothing ever happens in this life of mine. I'm hauling up the data on the Xerox line. Yeah, but it's home again, eat again, watch the TV, make love to my woman at 10:53. I dream the same dream when I'm sleeping at night. I'm soaring over hills like an eagle in flight. And it's old boys, can't you code it? Program it right. Nothing ever happens in this life of mine. I'm hauling up the data on the Xerox line. Someday I'm gonna give up all the buttons and things. I'll set a time clock till it can't ring. Burn up my necktie and set myself free. Cause no one's gonna fold, bend, or mutilate me. And it's old boys, can't you code it? Program it right. Nothing ever happens in this life of mine. I'm hauling up the data on the Xerox line. And it's old boys, can't you code it? Program it right. Nothing ever happens in this life of mine. I'm hauling up the data on the Xerox line.
Stan Rogers and the White Collar Holler, #1 on this week's show. Well, that's it for this week's show. I'll be back next Sunday with songs about animals, so send me your requests. Call that 800 number. I didn't have anybody to play this week on this show. Well, until then, this is Captain Wayne reminding you to visit the madmusicarchive.com, where you can find out how to contact the artists that we played this week, where to purchase your own copies of their works, and how to request songs and skits for the show. The show is copyright 2006, themadmusicarchive.com, a member of ASCAP, BMI, and CSAC. All rights reserved. See you next Sunday.
Well, we made it. Both musically and in the car. We made it. I haven't turned the car off yet. I'm afraid to. Might not get it started again. Plus, I don't want you to hear me when I go to try and start it again, screaming and yelling if it doesn't start. So I'm going to go ahead and stop this now while I can. Deuces. Peace out. Peace tea out. IBC root beer out. 10-4 over and out. Look, Chad. Hey, it's 3, Danny D. Yeah, it's 803, Chad. 803, Danny D. Yes, it is, Chad. 3. Chad likes the number 3. Yes, I do, Danny D. And Steaming Bleaming. And DJ Dashcam. And oh, be quiet, Chad. Boy, click.